Honey, I'm home. It's everyone. Josh. Hello. Faithful workers, Gareth? Dimitri? Josh. Ooh. I'll notice it.
I knew he was going to change his mind. All right, play cool, play cool.
Josh, where are you at? No one's in the office.
Brother, I literally told you that Mike and I were driving to Maine. Over.
I totally would have remembered if you said something like that.
First of all, brother, you're on a walkie-talkie, so you have to make the noise. Second of all, I totally told you. Check the security cam footage.
Hey, Caleb, what's up, man? Yeah, we're gonna go to Maine now, set up for the shoot, for the Lobstermen and everything.
I'm gonna go show him how to get there.
Just take a second,
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
All right, sounds good.
I said corrected. I gotta catch a plane.
He's never gonna catch a plane.
Never going to catch a plane time. We're totally going to get there before he can say no and have all the lobster.
Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, as you can see. We're headed to the airport. Picked up my buddy Dimitri. He's filming right now. This is probably the least favorite time that I have is 3 o'clock in the morning. But we gotta pick up fuel for the trip. That's why jacking the crack is key. Trying to get onto the plane on time.
We're going.
Going!
Is there any lobster? Do you have any lobster?
Wrong airplane. I think it's the next airplane.
Okay, we got it.
While Caleb and his friends were frolicking through airports, singing their songs, giving each other high fives, Mike and I were doing the heavy work. We were on the ground in Maine, making sure everything was ready for this shoot. We're basically the responsible in the group.
With the Lobstermen being the inaugural series of the Bearded Bible Brothers, we knew it was going to take a village. So that's why we decided to assemble an all-star team of powerful believers across all walks of life. That include the usual suspects, such as our faithful traveling companion, Israel Hannah. He's an evangelist. Don't leave home without him.
Pastor, evangelist for the last 24 years now. And somehow I hooked up with these crazy bearded Bible brothers. It's been a heck of a ride ever since.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Here's the deal. This is Maine. This is Heaven 1.0.
1.0?
This is God's first attempt at making something perfect. And let's be honest, he only went further because people were complainers, but not us. Yeah. We love it. Now, who's this gentleman? You might remember this gentleman, Mike Furlan from the Camaraderie Chronicles, as him and I road tripped all the way from Texas to Maine. It was an incredible series.
It was awesome.
And this is going to be even better because
Way
we're
better.
about to have 8 crazy nights, no, it's Hanukkah, 8 crazy days here in Maine, learning how to be men, learning how to hear the voice of the Lord and what he has for us right now. But even better than anything else, we have moose, we have lobster. You think it's not kosher. I know you're feeling a little judgy. We're gonna share all about that. I cannot wait. The Lobstermen begins now. And if my Jewish spidey senses are serving me correctly, I hear my brother over here. Yep, there he is, and Israel. Woo! Let's go!
Hey, there you are. God bless you, man. Nice to see you guys. Hey, Mike. Nice to see you, man.
He left without
nice
me.
to meet you.
Mike!
Thank you so much.
I wonder if they'd mind if I jumped up there on his back. What
That's
do you
a
think?
goose. We're over here. We're over here. Don't miss us. Here we are. Thank you. It's so pretty. I can almost smell the lobster from here. It's delicious. It's like effervescent.
You know, I'm sure many of you Jewish believers or even non-Jewish believers watching us may be horrified by our deference for lobsters. I mean, we're Jewish and we're doing an entire series focusing on these unclean crustaceans. Well, there's a reason behind that. If you go back to Mark 16:15, Yeshua told his disciples, go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Now, I'm sure at this time that his disciples weren't thinking that Yeshua actually meant that he was supposed to go to the lobsters, that he was supposed to go to these unclean, these uncircumcised individuals and tell them the gospel. I mean, this was an undone thing, because 3 years prior, when Yeshua was choosing his disciples, these fishermen, he says, guys, I'm going to make you fishers of men. They said, cool, we're going to go catch fish. We're going to catch the clean creatures. We're going to catch Jews for the kingdom. But now everything was changed, Josh. Everything was flipped on its head. But it's interesting because when Yeshua came to this earth, he came to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He says this in Matthew 15:24, but he, Yeshua, answered and said, I was not sent except to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And that was his job, to bring the gospel to the Jews.
People get hung up all the time. It's not my calling. I'm not an evangelist. I'm not this. But yet he said to everybody, go and tell everyone what you've seen. But he says specifically to go out and to tell those lobsters, those Gentiles. He gave them that order. He meant it.
Yes.
So what did they do? They didn't do what he said. But
No.
this is kind of their MO for a while, until something special happens with another man by the name of Shaul.
That's right. Shaul was this fierce rabbi, this strict adherent of the law of Torah, and he went out and murdered Christians, those followers of Yeshua, those Jewish followers of Yeshua. He got caught in the road, and Yeshua kind of made him blind, knocked him over the head, say, hey, dude, stop killing my people. I'm going to send you to those lobsters. You're going to preach my gospel to those unclean, to those uncircumcised individuals. Then all the Jews saw Shaul, the very first lobsterman, go out and preach the gospel. And they were like, is that really what Yeshua meant when he was flying off? Go to those guys? I mean, it's crazy.
So settle in, because in this series, we're going to get to the heart of the matter of what Yeshua really meant. Did he mean for you never ever to touch lobster again and to be abhorred by the idea? Or was he talking about being kosher in your heart?
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Oh,
We're not in
this is
Texas
our
anymore, Toto.
peninsula.
Oh man,
This is
this is
our
awesome.
Friggin' awesome. Yes.
It's kind of like a clawfoot hub.
This is Lobstropolis.
This is so much better than Haltom City.
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa, look at that.
I wasn't expecting anything like this.
No. No way.
That's amazing.
it's the Bearded Bible Bros!
Why am I on the show? They wanted someone, I think, young that has a good passion for Jesus, handsome, and smells kind of good.
How long have you been in there?
Just a couple weeks now.
You definitely need a bath. You've been out there for a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't this incredible?
Yes, this place is
I
beautiful.
know it's a dump compared to your house, but man, this is so nice.
Now, with our amazing team nearly assembled, minus one very important person, we decided it was time to prepare for the great journey of training to become the lobster. Oh, wait, is that a pool table? Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Foosball.
There's weights!
We have plenty to do in between takes.
Let's go, baby.
Now that is a house. We're gonna have to name her, guys.
Ooh, what about the Atlantic Ocean?
Josh.
The house is this way.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. I mean, not as big as the ocean, but it's cool.
How about Lobstropolis?
I like it.
Pretty cool.
Clawfoot hub.
Ooh, I want to sit in that for a while, marinade.
Yeah.
What about the lobster layer?
Very
Okay.
evil. I like it.
Yeah? The crustacean stations.
Okay.
Makes
that's
sense.
A
I
little,
like that.
little juvenile, but sure.
Yeah.
Lobstonomo Bay. I think it brings a lot to mind. You know, a lot to think
It
about.
brings a lot to mind.
A lot to think about.
Yeah. Well, guys, the big question is, why do we come to this beautiful land that God hath given us? I mean, it is awesome.
It is awesome. But guys, you want to learn about lobstermen?
Yeah.
You have come to the right place.
You don't think we've done that in Texas?
No. Rockland is the lobster capital of the world.
Ooh. Is this Rockland?
This is Rockland.
Okay,
Excellent.
And think about this. The state of Maine is known for its lobstering,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? 84% of all lobster caught on the East Coast is caught in Maine.
Yes.
It's a almost $1 billion industry here in Maine.
I think what the important point is, guys, that we have to learn to be like Rabbi Shaul, the first lobsterman. He went out and brought the gospel to the Gentiles, and each one of us can reach the world within our own sphere of influence because the Great Commission was a command, it was a directive, it wasn't a choice. We all have to reach the world with the gospel of Yeshua. So how do we learn to be lobstermen, Mike?
Thank you for asking, Caleb, because I used my Mainer connections
Oh.
and I got us a real lobsterman who is going to be here tomorrow.
What?
And he is going to train all of us
What?
how to be an authentic Maine lobsterman.
Shoot.
I'm gonna be the best one ever.
I'm gonna go home and catch lobster for my kids out of the river in Texas, the Trinity. And they're gonna love me and think I'm amazing.
Let's start with not falling overboard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Start small.
Excited.
We gotta get to bed. I gotta get ready for tomorrow.
Yes, it's going
It
to
is
be
pretty
very
late.
early.
4 p.m. It's gonna get darker in about 6 minutes. I can see it. I can taste it. You're beautiful. I'll give you that.
Josh, over here.
Oh, my bad. Lobsterpalooza. 23 years you abandoned me to have a wife and a family. We're finally back in the same room again. This is awesome.
Yes, it's pretty cool.
It's gonna be an amazing
Yes.
trip. Oh, I'm tired. I can't wait. Oh, Mike number 3.
Josh. I'm Mike. I'm the owner of NutriShop Alliance Fort Worth. I was told there would be free lobster by Joshua Colson.
How'd you get here?
I've been here the whole time.
Really?
Yes.
I totally didn't even the whole time?
Yes, dude. You invited me.
Oh, man, my bad. I'm getting older.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta get some sleep in the morning. All right, let's roll back over.
All right.
It's okay if I face this way. Howdy, we are the BBB. We are the Bearded Bible Bonanza, the most rootin' tootin' yippee-ki-yay, ride-em cowboy thing that you've ever seen in the most wild of West.
That's right. Join our honkin', tonkin', rootin', tootin' subscription site at patreon.com/beardedbiblebonanza, where you can take part in spreading the gospel of Yeshua
Jesus.
to the entire world.
Woo!
Romans 3:22 through 25. There is no difference between Jew and Gentile, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and all are justified freely by his grace through the redemption that came by Christ Jesus. God presented Christ as a sacrifice of atonement through the shedding of his blood to be received by faith. Good morning.
This is Jake.
Jake, good to meet you. Hey, good morning, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Hey, Josh, good morning.
Good to meet you. How are you?
Nice to see you, man.
Joshua, good to meet you, Bubba.
Yeah. This is Jake, and that's Bubba.
Oh, there's a big
What's
one.
happening, man? Good to see you.
Oh, my
Good.
goodness.
Bubba, how are ya?
Bless you, my friend. We're going to have a good day.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let us drown out there.
Gentlemen, we're splitting into 2 teams onto 2 boats. Strike team, come with me. Team Discovery Channel, come with him.
I used to like to drink, I like to party. Yeah. You know, before I got married, that was what I thought was fun, partying and trying to get a girl. And even though I considered myself a Christian, I was in there. And then I met my wife, and I prayed and prayed. You know, for a while I was hoping to find the right one, and I would meet girls, and it just wouldn't work out. And then, you know, everything kind of changed, and I just thank God for that every day. Now we're there, so we'll go outside and gear up. Yes! You can just hook the rope.
Don't hit us.
I am Captain Hook. All right, here we go. Nice. Who got it?
I am a lobsterman!
So now while this one's coming up, we can look at our lobsters from the last one. Okay. The first thing we do is check the sex of it.
Okay.
So this one's a male.
How do you know?
We can tell because he's got a little bigger. So that on a male, his little flipper there is a little bigger.
Okay.
And this is a female, and you see how hers is more paper thin.
More masculine. That's it. Check.
That's right.
Where's your lobster?
Huh?
I don't see your lobster.
I already ate mine and threw the refuse away.
I don't know, buddy. Yeah. It's a contest. The game is on. Let's see how many lobsters you can get. Of course I'm the best lobsterman. I've already caught like 50 and they haven't even pulled one in. And now they're throwing food. That's real mature. Throw your food at the boat. We're trying to catch the lobsters, not throw them. Josh, we got some good looking lobsters, but I still don't feel qualified to be a lobsterman right now. I mean, you told me you go through 400 traps a day. We went through what?
8. No, 6.
Not as good as 8. I mean, what does it really take to be a lobsterman?
For your first time out here, that wasn't bad. I've seen a lot worse. But I think we could get you to be, a real good sternman.
Not a captain.
Not a captain,
but sternman. You know, guys, I think a lot of times we think, even in Christianity or serving the Lord, that we have to get all of that training first, that we have to achieve something and be a captain before we can even start lobstering. But the reality of it is God doesn't work that way. God doesn't choose or take the people who are already qualified. He qualifies all of us to go out and to share. And I remember a story when I was in the Navy in boot camp. First night that we were actually allowed to have a couple minutes, I was like looking at this Bible, and in the back it had references. It would say, if you're going through a sad time, look at these verses, or you need encouragement. And so I was like, I needed encouragement. So I look and it says Joshua 1:9. So I open in the Bible to Joshua 1:9 and I read it, and it says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear or be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. And I was just like, man, that hit me. I was like, God has called me here. I know this is what he has for my life. And I look across from me, and sitting next to his bunk is this guy. He's crying, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go over there. And God's like, go over there and tell him what I've told you. And I'm like, God, I don't know anything. I know, just a couple Bible stories. That go over there. So I go over, I sit down next to him, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, I just don't want to be here. I shouldn't be here. I don't even know why I came here. And I just want to go back to my family. I want to go back and see my girlfriend. And so I read that verse to him, and he was just, instantly, it was just like, yeah, you know what? God does want me here. And he was a believer. Just like he told to Moses, when Moses was like, I can't go and talk. I don't even know what to say. And he's like, just open your mouth and I'll teach your tongue the words to speak.
Oh, yeah.
And I just kind of felt like that's what God was doing with me.
We think we have to do it alone.
Yeah.
We don't understand that this is a team. We are all a part of the body of Messiah, and this is not a one-man show. He's the head, he directs us, but it really is about working together.
Yep. And we all need each other to get it done.
On a side note, talking about working together, I think I have a really good team building exercise that we could use.
You're going to train us.
I got an idea.
This ought to be interesting. 2 Corinthians 3:18. But we all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as by the Spirit of the Lord.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, huh?
That's amazing.
I mean, it's pretty big, I guess.
Wait, where's Ryan?
No idea.
What's going on, guys?
Okay, little
You guys ready for some climbing?
Yes.
Well, we're going to try anyway.
Things and wait to jump out.
Yeah, I was there for about a week before this. Anyway, we gotta weigh you guys in real quick, and then we'll get going.
Like there's a weight limit?
Yes. So
I laugh at your weight limit. I'm not even scared. I've been eating clean for 2 months. Let's do this.
you broke the scale.
Oh, man.
Josh, why?
They're not gonna let me climb.
Oh my goodness.
Safety first.
I'll have to find somebody to take over for me.
All right, well, it looks like the majority of us are able to climb. Unfortunately, for some of us that break the scales.
It's not even fair. I'm not fat. I'm just husky. My mom told me.
You don't even need the helmet.
I'm trying to be safe. I'm trying to follow the rules.
I know. You look good.
Can I tag somebody in instead?
Yeah,
A team member? Mikey! Mike, come here. I need you to do me proud. And NutriShop and everything else. I tried to get so healthy, but I failed them. Please, climb and beat them. And when you get up there, throw them off the top to show our dominance.
I hate heights. So what's awesome about like rock climbing and other like physical activities, hiking, working out, is that there's always a challenge aspect to it. It doesn't come with immediate success. It comes with challenges. And not only that, but just following Jesus can sometimes be very exciting at first. Like when we start rock climbing, it's very exciting. But then there's going to be some roadblocks. For example, the book of Job, where we see someone who's a loving servant of God, and he had a lot taken away from him.
You mean like my ability to climb this wall was taken away from me by you?
I don't even know what you're talking about. But anyway, what's crazy though is like in those moments of Job was questioning God, and God was giving him a lot of different examples of why God is God, why he's awesome, and he gave him so many gifts afterwards. Yes, Job went through a lot of challenges, and yes, rock climbing will bring us to a lot of challenges, but that doesn't mean that we should give up. Job didn't give up. And we can do the same thing, because if we keep climbing, we can get all the way to the top and see the beautiful view. But it's worth the challenges. I just say, no matter what it is, if we're hiking a small little hill or hiking Mount Everest or K2, we just keep trying to get to the top because God's going to give us a beautiful view, even through the toughest of times.
I think that's also part of our journey as believers is when we first start off, the enemy's so afraid of us, he just sends everything he has at us. And I see this mountain, it just reminds me of when you first become a Christian and you start at the bottom of this mountain. And the more you grow and the closer you get to Yeshua, you ascend that mountain. And as it says in Scripture, you're rising from glory to glory, being transformed into his image. You're becoming more like Jesus when you reach the top of that mountain. And when the devil looks at you, he's afraid because all he sees is Yeshua's glory shining off your face. He's like, uh-oh, I can't mess with that guy. So I don't know about you guys, but I want to be at the top of that mountain.
Great lesson, really important. But you know what really is going to settle everything? The king of the mountain. How do you know who the king of the mountain is? Who gets to the top first? Obviously, they're afraid of me. They know I have the advantage. Why? Because they banned me from this. But you know what? They may ban my body, but not my spirit, because Michael is stepping up in my place. My stand-in, have you seen his biceps? He's going to out-climb everybody here.
Today, the grand champion is Mike the Third. Whoa! Mike the Third?
Thank you.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't win.
Yeah, that doesn't work. You can't even climb the rock wall, so he decided to steal the trophy. That's really fair. Way to be mature again, Josh.
I know that we've had a fun day today, but I have one surprise left. The pinnacle, if you ask me, of the day.
Okay.
To even out the over-mic population of this series, I have a friend coming in who so graciously has agreed to be here for us. None other than Joshua Aaron. Brother, please enter.
What?
Yes, sir.
Actually, yeah.
I heard those accolades.
They thought it was just making things up as usual.
I was thinking you were Josh.
Get out of here, get out of here.
Good to see you again, man.
Hey guys, I figured the bearded brothers needed a mustached friend.
Yes, they do.
Join them today.
I see some beard coming out there. That's good,
It's
man.
there.
That's
It's
good.
there.
I like it.
This is stinking unbelievable Maine. I wish you could see it in the cameras right now because you can see the stars and it's just gorgeous.
Josh, what is your perspective, man? I mean, what is the importance of us believers going out into all the world now versus just 10 years ago more than ever? I just feel the sense of urgency that we don't have much time left.
We don't have much time left. It's imperative. My favorite singer, Keith Green,
Yes.
He said, Jesus commands us to go. It should be the exception if we stay. And you know, I mean, sometimes going means going across the street to tell your neighbors. You know?
Oh man.
But rather, it's easy to be complacent. You know, I've been living in Israel for a long time, and then coming back to America, I'm feeling the contrast pretty stark. You know, like I'm getting caught up in all the beautiful, easy things, like everything's at your fingertips, and it's a battle for me to not be complacent. And it's easy to forget that there's a world that needs to be reached, and we can use that comfort to rest and get back out as quick, but sometimes we kind of get stuck in the rest. And even church, it becomes more comfort. It's comfortable. You got an actual rock band playing awesome songs every Sunday.
Voices.
And it's you know, just the idea of we use that comfort to get back rested and get back out and share the gospel more.
Amen. I would like to hear some worshiping of God now, since we have a, record,
world-renowned,
world-renowned recording artist.
I can say this.
It's all made up.
And luckily, he brought his guitar.
The man came prepared. And such a beautiful.
Joshua, when Israel was coming into the Promised Land, he's like, choose this day whom you will serve, whether the gods of Egypt or the pagan gods or the God of Israel. He said, as for me and my house, we will serve Yud-He Vav-He, the God of Israel. And I want to sing this song I wrote on behalf of my family and our families, as for me and my house. As for me and my house, we will serve you, Lord, lifting holy hands in worship, even if they're cold. We will not bow down to the gods of man. We will worship the God of Israel. For you are holy, holy. There is no one else like you. For you are holy, holy. There is no one else like you. Yes, you are holy, holy. There is no one else like you. Kadosh, Kadosh Ata, En Kamocha, Adonai. Kadosh, Kadosh.
Did you know the Bearded Bible Brothers is an outreach of Zola Levitt Ministries? That means we are entirely donor funded. Consider giving at levitt.com. You can also join the Bearded Bible Bonanza to access additional content at patreon.com/Bearded Bible Bonanza. Please support our mission to spread the gospel of Yeshua by subscribing to our social media and sharing our online messages. Join the Bearded Brothers in person on a study tour of Israel, Greece, and Petra and see the Bible come alive. And as always, pray for the peace of Jerusalem.